They talk, put your money up, yeah. They talk, they talk. They talk, put your money up, yeah. They talk, put your money up. Let them talk, then let them keep talking. Stuck your money. They talk, put your money up, yeah. They talk, put your money up. Let them talk, then let them keep talking. Stuck your... Hey guys, hey, welcome back to another Thursday. This is the Entrepreneur's Diary, and I'm your host, Lanaegray. I missed y'all. I feel like these weeks go by so fast. I hope y'all had an amazing week, because I know I did. I got to relax. I did a few things, you know, nothing too much, but I'm happy to be back. Last week was an amazing episode. It was my film partner's birthday. Josh, we had him on, filmmaker, director. He talked a lot about his journey. It was very dope, guys. We have that episode up right now on our channel. That's chapter 9. Make sure y'all check that out and continue to like, share, subscribe, and comment. But all right, today we have an amazing episode ahead. Tonight's guest is someone who truly embodies what it means to wear multiple hats. She's an accomplished actor, writer, and director who has dedicated her career to telling meaningful stories, both in front of the camera and behind. From acting to writing, directing, coaching actors, and creating opportunities for other creatives, she's proven that women don't have to wait for a seat at the table. They can build their own. Please help me welcome the incredibly talented Teranee Franshaofficial. Roll the clip.
Being on this day for a very long time, under different circumstances, but here we are. She's here. Stacey Lynn, pleasure to meet you. Esquire Carter Stevenson, we spoke on the phone.
You ain't here for me. Ain't nobody here for me. I ain't got nobody.
There's no need to feel abandoned or alone anymore. You and that baby is my family now.
Where is the list?
my God. That was amazing. Please, guys, again, help me welcome Teranee Franshaofficial.
Hey.
Girl, honey, listen,
I know.
ma'am.
Yeah.
I mean, can we just talk about those movies really quickly?
Absolutely.
Ma'am, first of all, you're playing two totally different roles.
Mhm.
And I'm just like, what role can she do? Like at this point. Those look incredible.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. I'm really excited to be here.
Yes,
You know, I
ma'am.
love the platform. I love you.
Thank you.
I love everything that you're doing. So I'm
Thank you
excited
so much.
to be able to showcase some work like that on your platform. So thank
Yes,
thank you for providing a space for creatives like me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Girl, this is overdue.
Yeah, it is.
So look, we jump right into
Yeah.
things.
Yes, we do.
But let's go back.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back. Who was Teranee before the filmmaking,
Oh,
before
man.
everything?
Still a character.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely a character. A thinker.
Okay.
Visionary still. I always had dreams, and was able to see myself in those dreams. So
Okay.
I'm walking in some manifestations now that I know I curated as a kid. Yeah. So I was always a dreamer. Yeah.
Okay.
And a doer.
Period. Because that matters.
That matters, okay?
So, okay, when you were younger, you always knew that you would probably do something with the arts.
Yeah,
Creating.
absolutely. Absolutely. I used to create commercials in the kitchen with food.
Okay. Yes.
Celery was my biggest one. I like the crunch. Hello, I don't know. I could do celery commercials forever, you know. You know, yeah, and I know this sounds weird, but one of the actors that I feel like inspired me to want to get really in front and behind the camera was Jim Carrey.
Yes. Oh my God, I can so see that.
And it was because of his bloopers. I was like, I just wanted to make people laugh ultimately.
Yes,
I love what
Jim
that
Carrey.
was. So yeah, that was some inspiration. But bloopers.
Okay.
The BTS, not the movie. The BTS is what I wanted. Like
that is crazy. So, okay, comedy. You do comedy too?
I do. Okay. I love comedy.
Let's go there. What genre do you like? What's your favorite genre?
Oh, you know, I would say rom-coms is my favorite to watch.
I was going to say, not the acting, not the writing.
To watch.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind acting a cute little rom-com.
Okay.
I love lighthearted, adventurous type of movies. And I love those rom-coms that have those tweaks, those cat and mouse feels to it. I like the roller coaster, the ride. That's not a heavy one anyway. Yeah. However, I do like me a good thriller.
Yeah.
I do like me a good drama. I like to write conscious
stuff.
Yeah, like conscious sci-fi.
Okay. Oh, sci-fi.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
However, I like all genres because it's movies. I just love the worlds, creating them, no matter what it is. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yes. Take us back to that first moment where you were like writing your first script.
So, it started with skits.
Okay.
It actually started with skits, but I used to break them down.
Okay.
Like I would break down a movie. I didn't realize what I was doing at the time. But I would break it down from seconds. I would write out a script and break it down. That's what it, as far as me writing, that's how it started. I would edit it and, so. Yeah. But one of my first scripts I wrote, I have not shot this yet, though. This is what's so funny. It's a comedy. Okay. It's like a 15-minute short. And as weird as it sounds, it has to do with light skin problems.
I was going to say celery side.
No, not celery. The light skin problems, Okay. So.
I feel like I was just having a conversation about this.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to see
look quirky
this.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it like a rom-com or
It's
just
like
the comedy?
it's three women
Okay.
who have it's an array of color when we're talking about the talent
Okay.
and the characters.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them is having a crisis
Okay.
during winter. You know, we lose our color, so she's like, "Bitch, I'm white. What's going on?" And so she's having this existential crisis
Yeah.
about losing it. So her friends is like, "Girl, your
Calm
black
down.
card is still here, okay?"
Yeah.
So she has this whole self-identity little moment.
That's different.
Yeah, it is.
I can't wait to see. So, okay. I do want to bring this up. You write, direct, and act in your own things, your own
I
projects.
do. I do, and it is not it is not for the weak.
I
My
was going to
God.
ask you, are you acting in that?
So initially I did write
Project.
myself. I
In
did
there?
write myself as the lead.
Okay.
But I'm a producer at heart as well.
Mm-hmm.
So not only do I like to provide opportunities for other actors,
Yeah.
I don't gotta be in everything.
Yeah.
But I
you
like to
can
be the controller of the world now. You know, I'm out.
Right.
Yeah, but
Okay.
but I actually had my eyes set on another actor who to me fit the description more
Okay.
of what I was really going for.
Okay.
So yeah, and she's still, you know, I haven't filmed it yet, but
Yeah.
I talked to her about this like 3 years
Period.
ago. So when it's
Okay.
time, I'm still gonna call her for it. And hopefully
Yeah.
she's available. So,
Okay. So
yeah.
when you write,
Mhm.
do you write for people that you have in mind, or do
Mhm.
you write and then you like, oh, I got this person in mind?
Yeah, you know, so my shorts, the ones that the audience got to see, those actually started
Mhm.
from me writing for my friends, my peers. And like Sleeper, you
Mhm.
seen that short came from me asking him like, what do you
Mhm.
how do you want to portray yourself on screen? What's a role that you have not encountered yet before?
Yeah.
And the only thing he told me is that he wanted an accent and he didn't want people to know it was him the whole time until the
Okay.
end. I was like, oh, okay. So I just created this world
Around
around
him.
what he initially wanted. And
Yeah.
then the first one, Invisible Strings, I had two powerhouses that are LA based actors, excuse me.
Mhm.
So shout out to Jock and
Shout
Jock McKissick
out.
and Bree Starks. They're doing amazing.
Mhm.
Networked actors. Been my friends, been riding with me. We've been on master classes together. I mean, just out the mud from
Yeah.
years ago. And Bree and I, she was in town. We sat for lunch and we were both actually working on projects simultaneously. She was doing a student film and I was doing a feature film. And we had the same kind of like just vent, you know, qualms about it. And I was like, why? You're doing a student film. This is So again, you know, I pegged the same question to her. What do you want to do? And she's like, you know, I have never had an accent before. And I was like, all right.
Yeah.
And she's been in film. I mean, like I said, networked. And I was like, all right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flex y'all chops now. I know what
Right.
you can do. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use them
Yeah.
gifts you got.
Absolutely.
So I'm grateful to all the talent who lends me the gifts in the time that we have, because you know I feel like when we on set, it's just magic that's been created.
Yeah.
So it's dope to do that with people that you have a rapport with, and
Mhm.
you again out the mud. You know, we've been doing this for so long. You know,
Yeah.
we all some 10 plus years in, so it was like it was overdue.
Yeah.
And because they showed up for me then, you know, I'll be now it's when I write, I do write with those who showed up for me in our practice mode. Hello.
Yeah.
Now, yeah. So I do.
For sure.
Yeah.
So I do have to ask this for the people like that may want to, you know, be in your project.
Yeah.
Do you ever have like auditions, anything like that? Okay.
Yeah. I do have auditions. I haven't had any in person just yet, but I do host like virtual.
Okay.
I will be having
Y'all got exchange show.
Yes. Yes. I will be having a lot of auditions in especially 2027. I'm finishing out some projects for this year, and and I want to be able to celebrate our cast and crew for what we've done this year. So
yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna always be casting crew and talent.
Period.
I look for those who come in dedicated. not only to the craft, but just to themselves first. Those who who be down to ride for the world. Hello, I'm talking to y'all. If that's you.
Period.
Those who just have this innate passion for what we got going on, and who don't make excuses for what we said we was gonna do. Like we said we was gonna show up and do this, so let's do it. You know. So I value working with those who not only have that drive behind that talent, because you can have talent, but what you doing with it?
Yeah, absolutely. We just was talking about this. I think it was Quicksilver. We were talking about how, you know, talent is not enough.
No.
If you don't have that work, that dedication, that consistency, you might as well just
yeah. You know? And I'm gonna tell you, I pay attention to who you are when that camera's rolling and when it's not, whether you're cast and crew.
Yeah.
I pay attention to how you're vibing on set, how you're showing up, how what your attitude is, because you know, I like that environment where we're having fun, but we getting shit done. Okay,
absolutely.
And as long as we're getting it done with a positive attitude, because again, we said we was doing this. This is what we're supposed to be doing. I just love when those show up locked in.
Yeah, absolutely.
It makes it even more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, so how many years have you been in the film, let's say creative industry?
Oh, well, in the creative industry, I would, telling my age. I'm timeless, by the way.
Period.
Just so we're clear. But I've been in the entertainment industry since I was at least 8.
Okay.
I started off dancing.
Yes.
Yeah, choreographed dancing.
Old hats, y'all.
Yeah, yeah. And I still got it. Okay.
Come on.
These knees still work. I just want to let y'all know that. No. But yeah, I started off dancing. Shout out to Division 1. I say this on all of my any interview I have, because that was my route. That was my theatrical route. And the choreographer and the creator of that team, Tammy Harris, we was practicing in the community center, y'all, getting it in and winning. You know, we would win a lot of our dance competitions. Like we was the ones to beat. I'm just just saying, you know. And what I love though about the choreographer is that we were in the future, you know, and she had us very theatrical within our dance. And to me, I felt like that was my first introduction to creating a world within my mind, within my body, my movement. And I was just able to express myself differently, you know. So, you know, there might be a move that looks to us just traditional, but for me, I'm feeling animalistic. And I was like, oh, this feels, I didn't know my body can do this. This feels good. It just, I was able to express myself freely. And then from there, baby, just a character was born. Yeah. It wasn't no stopping.
Yeah. That's interesting, because I feel like with that dance background, that even helps you. Look, I'm doing the move.
Yeah.
Like, because it does. For characters.
It does.
Saying, like, it makes you, you know, whatever this has a word.
Yes.
But it makes you get into
it makes
that.
You shift. It makes you transform.
Yes. So that's interesting, coming from a dance background into acting. Like that's almost like it's like a no-brainer, because it goes with it.
It does.
And when you think about it, I feel like all the arts kind of
they do
come together.
Because you think about theater. Usually theater, you haven't, you know, on stage you have some dancing and some singing and some acting all simultaneously. So again, not only are you creating this world just with your whole body, with your whole being. And I think that is just
that's amazing.
It is. I love us.
Period. So you said since you were 8. Okay, so when did you do your first? So did you act first before writing, directing?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so acting came first, and then the director. So when did you act in your first project?
Oh, okay. So my first project has not been released, so nobody has ever seen it.
Well, how many years ago?
I have beautiful clips of them, you know.
Don't you hate when that happens? You know, but it happens.
It happens. Guys. But you know, again, it was practice.
Yeah. It prepared you for everything you're doing
I'm
today.
telling you, I just had a phone call with an actor again, who my friend who I cast now, and I'm like, what we was doing back then was practice, friend. Guess what he said? Oh, I didn't realize it was.
Oh,
I said, okay. I'm glad I gave you that experience because, again, I said, I have this great camera. I have this writing, and that's what prompted me to write. I was like, oh, I got to get some of my peers to experience this. So now you can have reels. Now you can get confident in front of the camera. Now, not only are we practicing together, we're coming up. Like, so now when you get on these bigger sets, the only difference is that you're on a bigger set. But what you're doing, once you create that practice within your body, within, the confidence being in front of the camera, that's the same.
Yeah.
And once you go in with that knowing and with that confidence, I love to see it.
Breeze,
I remember the shift in my confidence, so I love seeing it. I love seeing it happen. Especially to my friends. When my friends, I'd be like, oh, but they didn't cross the threshold of belief. I see it. I'm hyped, So I did. I started acting first, and then I didn't want to get typecasted, and I noticed that I would get sought out.
For the people that don't know, can you explain what typecasting?
Is? Typecasting is when you do the same type of role consistently, and people kind of put you in that box of just doing that. And I'm way more than a pretty face. It was too much creativity in my body to be the cute girl next door. Like, nah, baby, I can be the jailmate if I need to be. Yes. I can be the crackhead if I need to be. I'm trying to be. But if I needed to display everyone from every walk of life, I should be able to do that because all of us share the same emotion. We might have different situations that trigger it, but I feel like when I became an actor, I almost essentially learned how to be human. And I say that because I'm an acting coach. So what I realized is that I was teaching other people how to be human, like have human natural responses. So I was like, that's all, you're just being yourself, right? You just, how would you react to this, But now let's put this past with this person. So they might react a little bit different, but that's character building. That's a whole nother thing. So
acting coach,
hello.
So how did you get into acting coaching? Like, were you like, all right, you know what? I wrote this script. I know how the character is supposed to be. Did that trigger that?
Like, girl, no, autism. No.
I was about to say,
it's autism. No, I'm joking with that. And I'm self-diagnosed. Hello. But I'm gonna tell you what it was. I was going to an acting class.
Okay.
And I just noticed the jig really quick. I was like, he ain't teaching us nothing. I just caught the jig really quick. And I was like, and I caught the jig after I signed up. Okay. And this is no shade, but this is just what, my reality of it. I start catching on really quickly that the instructor at that time wasn't really able to bring out something in me that I wasn't already at home practicing or pushing or challenging myself to do. And what I noticed quickly is that I was just going to utilize the resources, which it was on camera class. So I was like, oh, I'm going to go get my footage every week.
Yeah.
Because what I realized is that within the coaching of that, there was no assistance to help me go deeper. It was for show to get the other people who just got here to sign up. So I was like, I caught on really quick. So it got to the point where I would just show up in class. I've already practiced my monologue. There's no adjustments that he can give me because I didn't already took this character to hell and back. So I'm on here to get my footage. And what started happening is the other actors in the class was like, can you help me practice real quick before I go on camera? And I'm like, yeah, come on, So, and then we would have those sessions back and forth. And then it turned into, hey, can you help me practice for this audition? And I'm like, I ain't trying to take the instructor's students.
Oh, man.
However, here's my booking info. No.
But I mean, look, when you're good at what you do.
That's how it happened. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So literally every hat. But okay, so I gotta ask, what do you love more? Acting, directing, coaching, writing?
I cannot tell you which one I love most because for me, it all blends now. It hasn't always been like that, but now some of my practice, because I was always kind of setting up my projects myself, the practice became me breaking down my scripts in all departments because when that frame go up, I need everything to be perfect. And it's not just writing, acting, directing, it's set design, it's hair, makeup, it's all of that. And I had to do all of that. You know, we was doing a 3-man crew at one point, and sometimes it would just be me as the actor, and I'm beating up myself, and and so I love being in front of the camera, but I'm aware that there's certain needs that I have as an actor because there are different roles, and those needs is something that I provide space for with my talent that's on set.
Yeah.
So I unfortunately have yet to experience the ease that I desire to give and provide for my talent as an actor yet. And I know it's coming because I'm going to set it up to ensure. And with that being said, that's when I would bring in someone to assist me within directing if I am directing and acting in something because, I can direct myself, but on playback, I can't get time to watch it. I want to keep going, So I would always want someone in front to be looking at that camera, that monitor, to make sure I'm hitting my beats right because, I'm spread too.
Yeah.
So I love the creation of the world. So I can't say I love any of it more because each one is a different process, even as writing, because I'm gonna tell you, I'll write my own scripts and then I'm processing it different as a director.
Yeah.
I can write my scripts and I'm processing it different as an actor because as an actor, I'm like, I wouldn't say this.
Yeah.
But I wrote it because I heard it, you know, in my head, y'all,
For sure.
Hello. So I just love the creation of the worlds. And then when we're talking about coaching, again, like I said, I love experiencing and sharing and going into and being with my counterpart. And so when I can do that without coaching, it's like we just here.
Yeah.
And I feel grateful for those moments.
Yeah.
Because again, as an actor, it's spiritual for us. And I'm rooted in myself enough that I don't mind being other people.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
And so having the luxury of being and getting lost in those characters matter.
Yeah.
And so again, we're breaking down the script differently. I'm going to break it down different as a director because now I'm focused on the visual, not only the actors. I'm breaking down the set because that's an actor as well, So I'm figuring out ways to capture that, and then I'm listening to my DOP who has these brilliant ideas as well that I want to ensure that I'm synergizing with. So I can't pick. I love them all, and that's the problem.
I know. It's okay. Love them all.
Good problem. Yeah.
But what's I about to say? You just said something. Lord, I'm getting old. Okay. Has there ever been a role where you tapped in so hard that it was hard to come out of?
Ooh, you want to know? No. And I'm going to tell you why, though. And this is the only reason why. Is I'm in therapy for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's major.
I have constructed and organized in my life to where and to ensure that none of anything that might be in me that's unhealed crosses over to the character, and that none of the energies from the character ever come to me. Now, there has been times where I've caught it. I've caught it. Yeah. I was a character who was a mom, wife, and she's, toiling with insecurities and infidelity. And, she's going through a lot of things I haven't been through.
Yeah.
And so some of her emotions that she was dealing with had a lot to do with her father. And I was like, oh, some of my daddy issues is coming away. I don't act like this. this isn't me, this is her. And so again, having that root in self, I feel like the best actors do the most healing work. Because again, I'm so rooted in self that I can be this. Now, again, I caught it. I make sure that I create this whole character that, of course, is an extension of myself, but separate. Because I know my temperaments. I know how I move. I know my emotions. I know my thoughts. And I know when that's thoughts that are received versus thoughts that I think on my own. And so I know that if I'm engulfed in this character who's having all these issues, who's going through all these issues, that maybe somewhere they might come out in my conversation once we yell cut. And if it does, I need to check that. And so again, that's ensuring that you don't take your work home with you. That's leaving that baggage at that door. And that's something that I not only pray or affirm over myself, but I do over my actors, especially if it's something where the character's getting killed, getting hurt, getting something. I'm like, look, this person does not align with the energy, the life, the timelines, the parallel. None of that is the same. And I do that because, again, sometimes the mind does not know and the difference.
Look at the Joker.
He couldn't break.
That's what I'm saying.
He couldn't break.
Look at that.
Yes.
So it happens.
It does. It does.
I just be thinking, I'm like, what's some advice that you can give as an acting coach? What's a little bit of advice that you can give, actors for like not allowing that to fully consume them, like to be able to tap out?
Have a stable and steady foundation within self first. Like, you have got to know who you are. Not who people told you are, not who people think that you are, not who people have projected you to be, but who you are, who you are behind closed doors. Like, who do you how do you think? You have to know that, especially if you are taking yourself serious as an actor, because again, it is spiritual. You are transforming. One of my colleagues jokes with me, and this is no joke about mental health, but he's like, you have schizophrenia. He always says you have, because of how sometimes my monologue comes out, and and we might be sitting here and an old man might come through. Hello. And I'm gonna write it down, or I'm gonna remember, I'm gonna have the voice, I'm gonna let it happen. And that's usually if I'm actively working or writing something, which I try not to go around people during that time. But it's super spiritual for us. So I would just say, and sometimes you're not gonna have a support team. But this is where either scripting, meaning if you're journaling for yourself, this is if you're, to me, working on your healing, because all actors should be actively working on their healing. And that's so you can go to every emotion without it being a trigger.
There you go. Look, other people other than actors should be working on their healing, but that's I'm so sorry. That's another
everyone.
But
I agree. Jeez.
But sorry. That's real.
You got a lot of grown.
No, that's real.
Grown, children out here.
And I know I'm laughing, but I take mental health very serious.
Very serious.
And we talk about that a lot on this show. So I meant this seriously. Like, we should, because a lot of things are triggers. And I don't know if it's what's going on right now in the world, but it's a lot of that.
I mean, you are designed, unfortunately, especially if you're living in America, to have triggers, to have deviations, to have distractions. To me, America's the best production company. All these news channels is the best production companies. Like, you see it every day, And we are literally told how to perform and tell a vision. And so that's why it's important for me to tell our own too.
Period. Love it. So I want to jump into this whole woman in film.
Yes.
I love it. I love seeing more women filmmakers, because for a while it was not a lot of us, and we are in a male dominated industry, right? But I want to know, what has your experience been as a woman filmmaker in this male-dominated industry?
Ooh. I don't think I've dealt with more passive aggressiveness that I've dealt with, unfortunately, in racism. Growing up in Kentucky. And I say that because that's without getting into politics. Undermining is I very seldom, although there are allies of women in film, and when I say allies, those who listen to us, because we're the natural visionaries, and I have the science to back it up if we want to go there, but I'm not. But I'm saying that because most women who are tapped into their divine feminine energy, their feminine energy is the gateway to our intuition. Our intuition is the gateway to our visions. I let my mind bend. And what I realize is that I don't allow those who cannot see or hold the capacity of vision that I have to tell me that I cannot do something. And most of the times where I'm told that I can't do something is by men. And I have to tell them and reassure them, I'm creating this world. There's nothing that I can't do. So don't tell me I cannot do something, whether it's from camera, whether it's from set design, whether it's from props. Please don't tell me that it can't be made, it can't be done, because this is literally art that is imitating life. If this is real life out here, if they're doing it in real life, I can do it on film. And I just run into that a lot of talking at versus talking to. The passive aggressive. I run into a lot of no's. Again, we talking about vision though. And if we're talking about someone who is seeing a scope of this versus one who doesn't have any limits, I just move on out your way. Because again, I'm creating this world. How you gonna tell me I can't do it? I've done it. And then don't tell me that a particular frame or style isn't done, because sometimes the shots I see in my head, because I see them, I feel like I remote view my projects ahead of time. So there's times I'm on set, I'm like, wait, it didn't go like this.
Right, I didn't see this.
Because I'm following a plan. I already came down and wrote it out. I took the time to, meditate on these, again, breaking it down differently as a director. And yes, I'm going to hold space for what you might see in conjunction to this vision. But don't tell me I can't. And that's unfortunately what I run into a lot. So going forward, I'm not though. I'm manifesting different.
Period.
Yeah.
And have you ever felt like when you got into a room, you had to prove yourself before people who have seen your work because of you being a woman?
Yeah. Oh, there was times where I felt like I've constantly proved myself, and it's nothing like someone who cannot do anything that you do, hold a scale to what you do, measure what you do, have no clue, can't even fit your shoes at all. Come and tell you this ain't gonna work. And the thing about me is I'm a solution-based person. The TISM be working overtime for me. Hello, that's my superpower. This neurodivergent mind sees an array of pathways. So if there's one way not to do it, there's got to be 99 other ways too.
Right. It's some
so
way.
It's gonna get done, and I don't know what a no is unless it makes real sense for it. And but yes, constantly proving myself. I've been on calls where I've had to say, listen, I'm I'm an award-winning director as well. Please.
Period.
Please. I'm holding the space for you. Please hold the respect and space for me. But I call it out. I call out the disrespect every time. I don't let it ride because we're not children.
Yeah.
We're adults in this game. I'm a communicator. I'm a very direct person. That's why I'm in the positions that I'm in. I love the feeling of synergy.
Yeah.
I love the feeling of alignment. And I'm at the space now where if it's not that, we going around. I have my own lanes that I'm swerving in anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if there's resistance,
yeah,
I get distant. If there's resistance, I get distant. I just pull back a little bit and observe. And then I make that decision on whether or not I want to continue this business or personal relationship. And if it don't flow, it's a no.
Yeah. No.
If it don't flow, it's a no. Hello.
Yeah, because I'm all about energy too. It's like, oh, hold on.
Yeah.
It's a little rocky right here. So, I mean, I think it's important to recognize those moments too.
Yeah.
And, I'm glad that you're able to pinpoint because your self-awareness is there. It's like, that's protecting your peace at the same time. And with us being creatives, we need our peace to create.
I always say this, can I create in chaos? Yes. But I thrive in peace.
Yeah.
And what we do is fun. We are literally tapping into our inner child.
Yeah.
But guess what? If that child still is stuck in trauma,
it's
you trying to bring that to the playground. And why?
And I feel like that trauma aspect, I feel like with the women and found with the men, I feel like it's definitely something there.
Oh, yeah.
Because why else would you not treat, a woman director the same as you would treat that's your boss on this set? Like, isn't that... You know what I'm trying to say?
Oh, yeah.
So what is the reason? Like, do you have some underlying issues going on? Because why else would you look at me and think I shouldn't be treated?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
It's a thing.
It is a thing. And like I said, I feel like the allies are men who actually like women. You got to like us in order to, view us as human.
Yeah. Or just respect.
Just decent respect. I know.
Common
I don't know. I don't know, but what I do know is that they learn very quick that you can't play with me. And I say that respectfully because I'm not going to show up trying to play with you. I'm going to show up very candid and transparent in the business. And I operate in that.
Yeah.
And so I expect the same and I demand the same. And, I know that can be intimidating. And that's okay with me.
Yeah.
How people process some of the perception doesn't have anything to do with me. And again, it's showing up with a knowing of who you are. I have too much time invested in self, in my career, and where I'm going.
Yeah.
And I do my due diligence and my research, and I get my skill game up. I step my cookies all the way up. So I'm in the room with a knowing. It's not something that you can't tell me in my lane unless you are adding to it, unless you are being fruitful with it, unless you are expanding on it. If you don't, my brain just shuts off. Soon you say, cannot. That's not something that my mom ever taught me to allow to be in my vocabulary. So the can't only that it goes in my gas tank.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, let me throw that on back there.
Yeah.
And that's gonna just push me and propel me forward. And I'll just be like, that's unfortunate for you if you're on the outside and you can't even get in no more, because now you can't even come in. You know what I'm saying? You can't even get in. And my foot be on that gas pedal.
For sure.
So
yeah, man.
The show gonna go on though.
Yeah.
And nobody's bigger than the program.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Nobody. So
yes, ma'am.
Yeah, move on.
Speaking of moving along, we have a quick commercial break, guys, and we'll be right back. Let's roll that clip.
What's going on, man? It's your boy Hollywood Tim.
It's your girl T Stacks,
and we are the new hosts of Be More Pod Exclusive. We're going to be a VIP host for all your VIP guests, giving VIP experiences.
Make sure y'all stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Be on the lookout.
Lock in.
Be More Pod is more than just a podcast. Be More Pod Studios is an entire network.
We gonna have Michael Jackson back alive for GTA 6.
And speaking, let me just hop on the chat real quick. I see we got something to say, Big Dana, not the little one. Hey sis, who that? So I got a game today, that's kind of like, let me. I think I wrote a title for it today. Last week I had the title. This is like okay, this is quite easy. It's called Finish the Line, 85 to 95 edition. All of y'all were alive during those years, weren't you? Between 85 and 95. Except for Dana. Everybody else was
Like, that's like you giving a Ferrari to a 16-year-old who just got his license.
I agree.
You know, I want them to get the money, and they deserve the money. But at the end of the day, it's just like, now they just chasing the money. Now you got this.
News came out today that he might miss more time because his knee is swelling. So if Durant is out, that definitely gives Lakers a little bit of an advantage, even with them missing people, because Durant is your star player on the team. So I feel like this can help the Lakers, and Luka could probably come back if they could extend this series.
Be More Pod Studios. Subscribe today.
All right, guys. Thank y'all again for tuning in. We have a couple comments. Let's see. Shout out to Content Complex. Hey, Dino.
Hi, Dino.
How are you? But wow, like it's been amazing listening to your journey, taking us all the way back from 8 years old to now.
8 years. Yeah.
Just being a creative. I love that. Like I love when people like have this dream early and they stick with it.
Yeah.
Like that's major. Because a lot of people don't, follow their dreams. They don't even think that they can.
Yeah.
So when you see people that actually, it started there young and they just kept on going, like that's not a small thing.
No.
So kudos to you for even
Thank you.
sticking with your passion, girl, because it's gonna pay out. It's paying off. I'm sorry.
It is.
But it's gonna go even much further. So I love it. We're gonna do a quick pressure or pass. So really these are like fast questions. You're supposed to answer fast. Okay. But I'm not gonna put that much pressure on you. We just go just let you answer.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Acting or directing, which you said you can't pick, so I'm not even gonna.
Yeah.
Let's go back. All right. 1 take or 20 takes?
Oh no, 1. Baby, what?
Netflix or independent film?
Oh, I love me some indie now.
Okay.
I love me indie.
Okay. Oscar or Emmy?
Emmy.
Okay. Would you rather direct a movie you didn't write or write a movie someone else directs?
Direct a movie someone else wrote.
Okay. Favorite woman director? I gotta think about that.
Oh no, Tasha. Oh, Tasha. It's a few. Debbie Allen. She's amazing.
Okay.
Tasha Smith.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Tasha's been doing her thing. It's a few women actors who have stepped behind
and became directors.
Yeah, Sally. Oh man, she's doing.
Vivica.
But Sally just got recognized as I just seen the article and I should have reposted. I want to say one of the top Black female directors. She started in front of the camera.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, I would say. what's my girl? Ava.
Okay.
Ava's fantastic. I can't wait to do a period piece. Like, I want to create that world again and tell our stories from our perspective. But I think she did an amazing job with Selma. I know that's one of her most notable, but yeah, I would say some of them women.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I just want to shout out, I met a director in Atlanta, Des Gray. She does a lot of music videos, but she's super dope. Like, I was checking out her work. Shout out to her. Oh, and Chastity Corset. I got her. She's from here. Well, shout out to Chastity. I actually got the chance to work with her a lot.
Yeah.
So really dope. It's a lot of us out here that are killing
Let's
it.
connect. Hello. Hello.
Yes. Okay, we have a few more.
Okay.
You already answered this. No. Comedy or drama? I know.
I'll do comedy quicker than drama.
You would pick. Okay.
Yeah.
Morning shoots or overnight shoots?
Morning. I don't sleep anyway.
Okay.
I'm up with the birds.
Okay. Ooh, what's harder, finding funding or finding good actors?
Neither.
Okay. She said, because I can find it all.
Neither. No.
All right. Let's see. I lied. It's two more.
Okay.
One actor you love to direct.
Ooh.
You could do two.
Okay, I'm gonna do two. I gotta do two. I'm gonna do. Ooh. Okay, I'm effortlessly, easily Taraji.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. I feel like we would just have this
synergy
moment on set, and because we can relate, I feel like I could be one of those directors that could add that depth to her.
Period. Okay.
Not saying that she already don't have it. Let's be clear.
But it's different when you work with different directors.
I feel like she would appreciate the type of director that I am. And as far as a man, who would I? You know John David Washington?
Who's that?
Denzel's son.
Oh, duh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll be like, yes, he's really good, but again, I feel like I could bring a little bit something extra.
Okay, now.
And I would be
do
like,
y'all thanks.
Tell your daddy. Meet me in the acting range. No. His mom's great too, though.
His mom?
His mom, yeah, she's on
Wait a minute, not the whole
thing. Oh, baby. Oh, they go to, and you know his brother. Their whole
Wait a minute,
is in the industry.
I didn't know
so
this.
I'd be like, yeah, I directed the Washington.
Oh yeah,
yes, I did.
The
like,
Washington.
You know, the Washington. I feel like that would be a stamp. Like, could nobody tell me shit? You know what I mean? You think my head is big now, baby?
I coached Denzel, his son.
Let me call Denzel. Let me call the Washingtons real quick. Y'all good?
That is funny.
I got them stamping me. Anyway, the Washingtons. Hello.
I don't know why I keep.
Yeah, you
I've been doing this the whole time.
Fancy.
First it was the dancing,
you know. Got you feeling it. You know?
All right. Do I have one more?
Yes, this is fun.
All right, I do have one more. I didn't even think about this one. What's one thing? Let's say because you like indie.
Yeah.
But what's one thing you think Hollywood still gets wrong to this day?
Oh my God.
Oh, let's hear it. She said, "Wait,
casting." Let's start with that.
Ooh. Okay.
Casting other ethnicities to tell stories, shape shifting for no reason, stealing. Hello. And when I say that, just the voices.
Yeah.
Like, we have some amazing stories, and the way that they would take it and whitewash it, and because they the studio heads, because it's, you know, it feels like anarchy, actually, you know, nobody has, once they get a hold of it, they're like, it's us and that's it, because we're providing the funding. But that is literally 1% of it. You know, you didn't sit with that, whoever that writer and director, you know, production, whomever, years ago in the creative process. But anywho, that went left. But yeah, I can go on a rant about another thing.
Hollywood. You know what? I have a list.
There ain't no shade to, you know, those showrunners who do right by the story and the writing. You know, we don't want to lose that and not pay homage and gratitude to those who are, you know, who move with integrity. We know those. We've unfortunately people of color experienced the latter. So hello, y'all speak on that. Cast us, and not just enslaved. We literally built and created and paved. All them patents is probably stolen. Don't be doing that to us. Let's tell our stories, okay? But that's okay. Matter of fact, keep doing you. I'll keep us employed, okay?
Okay. See, that was a good. Glad I closed with that.
Yeah, that was good.
She's a trip, y'all. Okay. All right. So we're getting to that part of the show where we're coming to an end. But I have like some questions that I always like to kind of, close out with. So if you could go back, if you could tell 8-year-old Teranee something, what would it be?
Ooh. I would tell her, and I would tell this to 8-year-old me, because 8-year-old me could take this. Not every 8-year-old, okay? But I would grab her little big hands. I would look her in her eyes and gently tell her, keep twirling, bitch. And I would say bitch too, because she knows she would get me, you know? Being in total control over everything. No, herself. I would tell her, keep twirling, girl.
Yeah.
Because when I tell you, I do not be caring and I do not have a care in the world how people perceive or view. What I care about is how I view what I think about myself.
Yeah.
And I would tell her pretty much the things that my mom told her to create this vessel right now. And that was always that confidence and just that knowing of who I was. I learned very early because she talked to me like a person and affirmed the light that's there. There was no dimming. So when people did try to dim, I was like, oh, what was that? Oh, that was shade? Oh, I don't even know what that is. So anyway, and kept moving forward. So I was twirling that damn room, girl. Even if you knocking shit around, you know, knock everything that ain't supposed to be in that room away. So keep twirling. Yeah.
Period. And entrepreneurship. If you could tell any up and coming, let's say women film, but I don't want to just say all of them, right? But especially women. If you can tell any woman entrepreneur that is trying to, I guess, let's say break into the industry, take this full time. Like what advice would you give them?
I would tell them, and I've been saying this throughout the episode, but this is what I feel like is so important. Because again, you're going to approach, when you have a particular vision, you're going to unfortunately meet those on your journey who cannot understand it, can't see it, don't have an inkling. And I'm going to tell you, people can't see a vision over themselves. They're not going to be able to see it for you.
Yes.
Having a strong self-care and foundational routine of self without it being distorted is key. And I say that because you're the first foundation. You have to create that discipline within self, whatever that routine looks like.
Yeah.
And I say that because there's going to be times and moments and situations that you encounter that is going to take you out in a sense of going to knock you down.
Yeah.
But when you're sitting, how are you perceiving that sitting? What is your perspective of that? Is that to slow down, to recalibrate? What is that? Is that to plan? Is that to ensure that you are sticking to some goals? But I'm telling you, having that routine of self, that care, that regulation of that nervous system, honey, that grounding, first and foremost, is going to keep you steady.
Yeah.
Because
foundation.
when we talking about life, we're talking about a heartbeat. Up and down, up and down, up and down. And if it goes flat, what's that mean? So those rides that you are going to encounter, my darling, take that moment of meditation when it gets busy, when it gets fast, when it gets overwhelming. Talk to yourself and be aware, be accountable for where you are. Invoke your no, because that is a complete sentence. Set healthy boundaries.
Yeah.
And try to balance that career and personal life. That's something that I am learning, and that's a portion of what's on my journey. And because guess what? I love what I do.
Yeah.
But who am I outside of that? And I think knowing ourselves. I keep saying that. Excuse me.
Because it's true.
Because I'm telling you, you're gonna encounter the collective thought when you go out into this world.
Yeah.
You're gonna encounter distractions. You're gonna encounter triggers. You're gonna encounter those who's telling you again that you cannot do something. And then, are you gonna listen to their voice? Or you're gonna listen to yours.
Yep.
And that voice gotta be louder.
And the outside
That voice
noise,
has to be louder. You sit with you 24/7. Don't let nobody come and tell you who the hell you are or who the fuck you ain't.
Yeah.
If you that girl, you that guy, you are that.
Yeah.
There's no other person on this planet that moves like you unless they're trying to mimic you. And they still ain't gonna get the sauce.
Yeah.
Okay?
Absolutely. Period.
Okay. And write them goals down. Do it quarterly.
Yeah.
Do it weekly. Start. Try.
Yeah.
Go. Do. Expand. Once you learn something else that has to do with your field, how do you expand on that?
Yeah.
Don't stop learning.
The
day you stop learning is the day you die. Allow your mind, your consciousness to expand, because when you do, your manifestations expand, your visions expand. Start visualizing yourself in the space that you desire to be in. I don't care what your environment look like right now. Utilize that mind, let it bend. If you see yourself on land, if you see yourself obtaining this, visualize yourself, put yourself there in the feeling first. Put yourself in the environment, even if you have to get up and go walk on whatever it was that you're trying to manifest. Even if you have to sit with a mentor or sit within the environment of what you desire to do, put yourself in that, and don't stop.
Period.
That's how I tell myself. I'm like, what the hell else you gonna be doing, girl?
Yeah. What else? Yeah.
What else are you gonna be doing? You don't like taking directions and orders. You like giving them.
Yeah.
No, but you got to be rooted in who you are and know what you want.
And stick with
but
it.
that's
Yeah.
in all aspects of your life, not just your career, your relationships too.
Yeah.
Which ones you are cultivating. Be mindful of what type of phone calls you're getting and what type of conversations you're having. Are y'all talking about business or y'all talking about people?
Yeah.
And if you ain't talking about people that's talking about business, why are y'all talking?
Yeah.
If you feel them people, that elevation happening and them people being pruned off, let that shit happen too. Because sometimes you can't carry the weight through the door.
Yeah.
And you got to get in there first. My mama keep telling me that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And so get that vision, write it down. Put yourself in those environments, that situation, and engulf yourself. And then rest.
Yeah, that part. Please remember to rest.
Rest with intentions.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Even if you feel like you're supposed to get up and do something, take your mind. We not doing that today.
We need a second.
Especially Black women. Hello?
Yeah.
Regulate that nervous system.
Yeah.
Reset. Take that moment and rest on purpose.
Yeah.
Recharge. You cannot pour from a cup that's empty, dry, parched. No.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I forgot I had one more question. Because this is the Entrepreneur's Diary. If this chapter of your life were written in the Entrepreneur's Diary, what would the title of the chapter be and why?
Ooh. Oh. Gone with the Wind.
Okay.
Because I'm in my flow state, baby. I'm in my flow state.
Yeah.
You know? And it's nothing like being in that flow, because when it flows, it goes. Hello. You know, you catch that earlier. If it flows, it goes. I'm in flow state.
Yeah.
And does the wind just blow on its own, or does the trees create the wind? You know, there's got to be some type of motion behind it.
There you go.
And so, yeah, this chapter's gone with that wind, baby.
I like that.
Yeah.
Well, Teranee, this has been amazing.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing your journey.
Yeah.
Thank you for dropping some gems.
Yeah.
And thank you for reminding us that, and again, us as women, we don't have to shrink ourselves to fit in the industry. You know, we can do whatever we want. We can be as big as we want, as loud as we want. As whoever we are, we can come as ourselves to any room, and it's okay. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Can you look at this camera and just let the people know where they can find you? Shout out whatever you want to shout out. This is that time to do that.
Oh, okay. Well, you all can follow me on all social platforms. It is teraneefranshaofficial. I know these amazing engineers are going to put this up on the podcast.
It's already there.
Thank you. Hello. Shout out to all the dreamers, all the doers, all the women in film. No matter what you are doing, I'm coming for you, girl. Whether you grip, hello, electricians, I'm looking for you. It's going to be our time to rise, to show what we can do. But definitely shout out to all the cast and crew that has worked with me, worked on my projects, my friends, families that have just leaned in to support, those who just believe in everything I have going on, and believe in me. Shout out to all of you, because I might have the vision, but the machine behind it means a lot. So again, to those dreamers, to those who desire to get their foot in the door, to even see what it looks like, hit me up. I'm looking for some interns in front and behind the camera. And when it's time to go, let's go.
And it's going to flow.
And it's going to flow.
But guys, y'all heard that now. Don't say y'all don't know who to hit up for jobs or this, for that. Like, make sure you tap in. You know, it's a lot coming. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you guys again for tuning in. This has been another episode of the Entrepreneur's Diary. And as I always say, trust your journey. No matter what you're going through in life, trust that it's for your greater good or bad. It is for you. And if you are at home right now, I don't know, in your car, and you just thinking like, should I take this leap? Should I, do something different, leave my job, jump into my dream? Look, this is your sign to do that. You only live once, and you deserve to be happy, love what you do, and do what you love. Again, thanks, guys. I will see y'all again next week for another episode. Yay. They talk. Put your money up, yeah. They talk. Put your money up. Let them talk, then let them keep talking. Stack your money up and keep on moving, yeah. They talk.